going on, everyone? It's your boy Token, and today we are finally here with our week 1 UBL battle against the Chicago Shaymin Sky and their coach SareneGrace. I'm so excited to have Draft League format back on the channel and to be debuted in our brand new franchise, so hopefully we can start off on a high note and get a win in today's battle. I'm definitely feeling a little about my team, but I definitely, and not the team that I brought, just my team overall in general, so we may be making some transactions in the near future, but I do think we have a team that can win this matchup, so hopefully we can play to our best abilities, as we more than likely will need to, and bring home a W today. If you guys end up enjoying today's battle, definitely make sure to show some support for this video by smashing the like button, as well as subscribing if you are new so you don't miss out on the future UBL battles going up on this channel, as well as comment down below what you thought of the battle, what you thought of the team we brought, and let me know who is your favorite setup sweeper in Draft League format, as we do have one on our team today that we're going to be relying on heavily in that boy Halucha. But alright, there's the team: Halucha, Deluxe, Tentacle, Clefable, Mega Absol, and obviously our team captain Victini. So let's hope that we can definitely use this team to its best ability, and I'm also hoping that we can Totem Pokemon. No, it's probably gonna be all over the place. Let's go with Trainer version 2. Also hoping that that we don't just run into like a plethora of troubles, because there's some very scary Pokemon on my opponent's team. Let's see what she brought. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, so she brought a team of Seismitoad, Scizor, Drapion. Yeah, I hate that she brought it. In my mock battle, it wasn't brought, but it's brought now. It just has too good of a matchup. What is it even called? Oh, Noivern had to be brought. But alright, my opponent SareneGrace is going to bring a team of Seismitoad, Scizor, Drapion, Heliolisk, Arcanine, and Mega Glalie. So I do think we definitely can win this matchup. Let's just hope that we play well. I'm just going to go with my dedicated lead, which is Medusa. I just have to pray that my opponent doesn't lead the sorry, my girlfriend's currently had something happen. Okay. But yeah, so I just have to make sure, or hope that my opponent does not lead with that freaking Noivern. Is that Noivern? Okay, that's not Noivern. Okay, this is perfect. If you guys did not check out the team builder, please check out the team builder. Literally for this exact scenario. I have an air balloon for this exact scenario. So I'm going straight for the Giga Drain. I'm not even going to overthink it. I know she's probably Rendo, which is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. She can either knock me off or get up her rocks. We'll see what she prioritizes. Yep, and we'll go for the Giga Drain. We will see that she is Rendo, obviously, to nobody's surprise. And my opponent will get up their Stealth Rocks. Not a problem. So now the question here, the fact that there's no Mew, oh my god, I just thought about the fact that there's no Mew. That is ridiculous. Why would she not bring Mew? I don't know, that's wild. Let me look at her team. So now who does she bring in here? I can easily see the Drapion coming in. Do I just Giga Drain? Now here's the play we gotta make. Do I just Giga Drain again? I don't think there's any chance she stays in, but what is her switch into this? Nothing really wants to switch in on this. This is a key play. I do not want to lose my air balloon for no reason. I think she switches out. I'm gonna go for the Toxic Spikes. Yeah, she switches out. Alright, great. Mr. Pinchy, which is the Drapion. So we'll get the Toxic Spikes up while Drapion's on the field, which is perfect for us. Because that means they're not sucked up, so something will at least get poisoned. At least one thing will. Here, I kind of want to see if this thing's Scarf or not. That's what I kind of want to do, is see if this thing is Scarf or not. Go for Acid Spray, get the -2, and then see what this thing wants to do. Because it can just go for a knockoff, and is there anything that I want to take a knockoff? Yeah, nothing at all. I didn't bring my Z move user and Gudra, so yeah, I'm just gonna go for the acid spray. And we'll see if this thing is Scarf or not. If it's Scarf, it outspeeds us. If it's not Scarf, it won't outspeed us. And we get off a lot of damage once this thing is -2 in special defense from an acid spray. So yeah, it's not Scarf. We're gonna go for the acid spray. Very little damage, but it does -2 it. And we do just see the knockoff, yeah, and there's nothing else that I want to see get knocked off. Ooh, my lord, what is this thing though? That has to be like banded. Is she running this banded? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That has to be banded. Let's double check that. Could've sworn I put all my sets in here. I don't know where they're at though. I'm gonna have to re-put them in here. Give me a second here. I think I may have to put my sets back into Showdown. Alright, there's the team. Import. How much time do I have? Alright, I still got a good amount of time. Sorry about this, guys. My sets aren't showing up in the damage calcs, and I definitely need my sets. Okay, so now let's go to Tentacruel. There should be a set. Alright, yeah, there's our set. And then let's go Drapion. Let's say it's offensive. Yeah, that's an offensive Drapion. Put it down to level 50. Yeah, knockoff in no way kills. So let's say it's banded. Choice band. Yeah, it's the only way it kills. If it's choice band with the Jolly nature, has a 6.3% chance to kill, so maybe it's not adamant. I'm going to assume that it's adamant though. Yeah, and the only thing I want to go into here is going to be Victini. Yeah, Victini's the only thing I want to go into here. So let's look at her team one more time. What is she likely going to switch in on Victini here? Dang, Bandit Drapion's an issue. Bandit Drapion's a definite issue. Alright, so she can switch in. What would she switch in here? How much is Blue Flare going to do to Seismitoad? That's the $1,000,000 question. Let's say, are you or is defensive? And let's go 50. Let's go my Victini set. Blue Flare doesn't quite do the damage that I'm looking for. And what about Arcanine? Arcanine, let's say it's defensive. Oh, Arcanine can be Flash Wire. I really don't want to go for Psychic here, so I'm still going to go for Blue Flare. I want to go for the trick, but I actually don't think it's the best, honestly. So I'm just going to go for the Blue Flare. As we see Minster, Pinchy switch out, which is fine. And we see Arcanine come in. So is Arcanine going to be Flash Fire? Because this would be good to see if it is. See an Intimidate, which is fine. Is it? No, it's Intimidate. So no, it's not going to be Flash Fire. It actually does good damage. Yeah, so that's not bad at all. So here... here we just make the switch into Jossum. Just make the switch into Jossum. Banded Drapion, though, that is definitely going to be an issue. That is going to be an issue because if Clefable knocks out anything, that can just come in and go for either a knockoff or a hefty poison type move. So We kind of need to keep up the offensive pressure as much as we possibly can, so that we can avoid Drapion from being able to come in too easily. Especially because now that we lost Tintercrawl, I also don't want it to have any opportunity where it can get rid of our where it can get rid of our toxic spikes really either. So at least if it comes in on Stillix, I'll knock it out at least. Losing the toxic spikes would really suck though. Would not be good. Kind of wish I went for a psychic there, as the switch was very obvious, but it's a risky play. Alright, so here I think we definitely go for our spikes. Our Stealth Rock. And just because my girlfriend's going through stuff, yeah. Okay. And apparently someone unfortunately cracked my girlfriend's windshield, which is just so unfortunate. So I was just making sure to like stay updated on what exactly was going on with that. So here, what will we likely see switch in? The Seismitoad is likely going to switch in here. However, though, getting up our Stealth Rocks would be huge. If she wants to go Drapion, I'm risking
Danekii. Oh, Fire Blast, this is special. Oh, God.
I did not expect Special Arcanine. Oh, God, this is not starting out good at all, guys. This is not... I did not expect Special Arcanine. What would I even go into now? I definitely don't want to just switch in Victini again and take all that damage. If it's Special Arcanine, I guess Wanda can just outstall it. Why did I not consider Special Arcanine? I know that my mock I faced defensive, but I should have definitely considered that more. I went into Wanda first. That was such a bad play. Wow, that was such a bad play. Yeah, and I can't... If it's Special Arcanine, how much investment did it need to kill Stillix? Let's go Stillix, let's go Jawsome. Let's go... Yeah, that doesn't take us out with that investment. Let's look at Mega Absol. My Mega Absol calcs are off. Yeah, I feel like I literally have to go. I have to go Clefable. I don't have a choice. And I really wish I had rocks on this Clefable. See, what would my opponent go into? That's the $1 million question. I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower, predicting the Scissor. That's my play. Because like if it stays in Toxic Sus, it's not a huge deal, and if it goes for a special type move, we should be able to tank that really well. So I'm just gonna go for the Flamethrower. If Drapion comes in, that's a issue though. That's a huge issue if Drapion actually comes in though. As we just see another Fire Blast. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, this thing seems to be... Oh, it's Life Orb, okay. Yeah, so toxic damage is going to start to rack up. Here, we likely need to see a Morning Sun. Yeah, we see the Morning Sun. So that's fine. I can outstall this Arcanine, so I'm really not worried. It's going to miss a Fire Blast eventually, so I'm really not that worried. Now, would you go Drapion here, though? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we definitely need to make some moves with our team because our team is just, it's all over the place right now. And without Stillix, Glalie a huge issue now as well. I'm really depending on Scarf Victini to Scarf Vigilant to clutch this game for us, and for that to happen we definitely need Drapion gone. Drapion needs to be gone, so I'm trying to figure out, do I make a double into Victini here possibly, or is that just way too over the top? It's probably way too over the top. Do I go for another flamethrower predicting the scissor again? I think she realizes that I don't really lose much by going for another flamethrower. So she'll likely go Drapion or just the Seismitoad. So I'm gonna Moonblast. I'll just Moonblast. Yeah, so I'll just Moonblast. Please no Scissor. Do not show me Mr. Pinchy. Okay. We don't see Scissor, which is good at least. Alright, and with that damage, you probably will definitely go for a Poison type move. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hawlucha. I say you definitely go for a Poison type move with the amount of damage I did there. Since this thing is banded, it's going to do a lot of damage to us. It's gonna do a lot. Yeah, we see the Poison Jab. How badly do we take this? Very badly. Very, very badly. What is your switch in now? Do I even risk going for a sub? I don't really feel like I lose much by doing it. Because is there... No, there's actually priority on my opponent's team. Do I worth risking going for a sub and then just getting ice sharded? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go for a sub and see if she wants to save this. Nah, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. No substitute for us. I don't know if we could have lived at Ice Shard better at the health we're at. I doubt it. I really do doubt it. So I have to attack this thing. So we knock out the Drapion. So unfortunate. Because now Glalie just comes in. There's no reason for Glalie not to come in and just Ice Shard. Literally no reason. We're not out of this game though. We're not out of it. You're just really seeing the flaws in the team right now. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Arcanine comes in. Okay. That's not terrible, I guess. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's go Hawlucha. We don't do too much damage to this at all. Depending on its investment, it does seem to be more offensive. And how much? Summary. Substitute. Use guys. Some of its HP. I don't think we have enough HP for another substitute. Or do we? 25% of your max HP. What is 25% of... Alright, yeah, we don't have enough, so I'm just going to go for... I think I should just go for an acrobatics. Yeah, I'm just going to go for an acrobatics. As we see the extreme speed, so that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, and I knew extreme speed Arcanine would be an issue, and that's another reason why I wanted to sub. My opponent's priority is an issue for us. But now that we've knocked out Drapion, we're actually not in the worst position. So we've knocked out Drapion, and Conflable can 1v1 this. So what does my opponent switch in for this? I think I definitely just go Wanda again. Yeah, I do. I just go Wanda again. There's no reason not to. Couldn't think of my opponent's team for a second. This is why you write down or take a picture of your opponent's team, even with the game giving you the team. I couldn't think of the... Alright, Scissor's still a threat. Scizor is still a threat. So now this is a big play. Do I go for a flamethrower or do I go for... Do I go for the flamethrower predicting the Scizor? I really want to. But I can easily also just see a Morning Sun here. Opponent really doesn't have a reason not to just Morning Sun. Either way, I don't lose anything by my opponent just staying in and Morning Sunning. Yeah, I don't lose anything. Now, here's the tricky play. I do not want to take a Fire Blast and then my opponent switch out that following turn. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. And then switch out into Scizor the turn afterwards. Oh, what? Communication. Oh, I do not remember all of our plays. It says I'm still connected. Oh no, I lost connection. Looks like my internet screwed us. Alright guys, so because of that internet connection interruption, I'll be back when we are at the same point of the game. Okay guys, we are finally back with our battle. Sorry about the interruption. I am unfortunately DC'd, but we're back with the battle against SareneGrace. And we reenacted it as best as we possibly could, and we actually did a good job. It took us a while to devise how to go about it, but we figured it out. We brought the mons we needed to bring. We got Arcanine Toxic, we got Arcanine T-Spike poisoned rather than Toxic. We got everything back to where we needed it to be, and it's just it has 4 less HP, but I think Seismitoad's actually a little bit healthier, so that kind of evens out. Just 4 less HP, I don't think that'll make too big of a difference, and I'm trying to think of what else is different. Is there anything else different about this game? I don't think so. So, we are back where we need to be. We still have a chance of winning this game due to the fact that Absol gets priority in Sucker Punch, and that we have a Scarf on Victini, and I don't think that as long as Noivern isn't Scarf, we should have a solid chance of winning this. So, what do I do here though? Is my opponent going to finally switch out into that freaking Scizor? I'm gonna Moonblast. I see another Fire Blast, okay. Alright, that's great damage. Alright, Arcanine's almost down for the count. Yeah, and I definitely soft-boiled here. As we see another Fire Blast, okay, and it hits. Oh, if that would have missed, that would have been beautiful. That missing would have been beautiful. Oh, that would have been so nice if that would have missed. Because then I think I could actually live an attack from Scizor. Yeah, because we don't live anything from Scizor now. Yeah, I think Victini still has a chance of clutching this for us. Victini still has a chance. Obviously, Scizor comes in here. It goes for a bullet punch. That's the end of us. Scissor definitely comes in here. Let me get comfortable. I don't feel the same. I guess that's good considering we weren't playing too well, but I think it's a testament to the team, not to the plays really. I don't feel like we've overall been playing too poorly. Obviously some plays could have been better, like the Stillix plays. Stillix could have been much better if we would have just stuck on Arcanine with Clefable and figured out whether it was special or physical first before just diving head first with Stillix. That was very unwise, and either way, Arcanine actually did a lot of damage to us. Just in my mock battle, Arcanine didn't have, is there any chance that I should go into Victini here? No, because if it's Bandit, Bullet Punch is still going to do a heap of damage. So yeah, no matter what, I go for Flamethrower here. There's no world where I don't go for Flamethrower here. So I go for Flamethrower. We likely lose Clefable here. Or Wanda. We likely lose Wanda here. And then we go into Victini and just blue flare away until something knocks us out or until we win the game. And then from there we go into Absol and try to sucker punch our way to victory. So we'll see what happens. We're definitely not out of this one. It's just way closer than I would like. And I don't feel like the team it's not as cohesive as I would hope. We definitely got some holes. So we see the bullet punch, no reason to overpredict. Yeah, that knocks us out. Alright. Knocks us out and knocks us out. So no thought needs to go into this play. Ah, just that rock damage is super. It's just adding up so poorly. But alright, we just blue flare away. We blue flare away. Scarf, and I outspeed everything bar another Scarf. So as long as nothing else is Scarf, we already know what Seismitoad has. Glalie is the Mega. This Scissor just went for a Bullet Punch, so it could be Scarf, but we're Scarf, so we should still be faster. But I only put enough investment to outspeed the entire team barring Scarf. So if this thing's fully invested in speed, there's a chance it gets close to us, but I still don't think it can outspeed us, considering Scissor's like base 80 speed or something, and we're base 100. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see. Alright, so Spins is going to withdraw. We probably see the Seismitoad. Is that the... Yeah, I think that's the Seismitoad. Oh no, this is the Noivern. How much does this do to Noivern? We need to know this. How much does this do to Noivern? When is Noivern Scarf? Ah, oh, Noivern can take 2 of those. Crap, I needed to make a prediction there. I think I lost the game on that play. I think we lose the game on that play. I needed to make a prediction and go for, I didn't even think about that. I should have so calced that. I did not even think about that. Crap. Crud. Yeah, Noivern can live. Crud. Noivern can live 2 of those. And it's like, and if I switch in on rocks again, either way, I think we still lose. Because Bullet Punch and Ice Shard, that's going to be enough to knock out Victini at that point. Unless Glalie not running Ice Shard, which I would be astonished by, considering that we had, our team's really weak to priority. I just need to make a prediction there. I just need to make a prediction, go for Psychic instead, and 2 Psychics would have knocked this thing out. Unless he went back into Scissor at that point, so it's still tricky, but I still should have went for Psychic, because then... Because I need this thing gone, that's the biggest thing. $1,000,000 question is, did I get low rolled? Let me do a calc. Let's go Victini. I barely got any time to do it. I've just been sitting here. Let's go Noivern. Are you Life Orb? Let's bring this thing down to 50. Yeah, Blue Flare just doesn't do enough damage. And I got 3 seconds, so I have no choice. I have to just stay in. Stay in and go for another Blue Flare. We have to get a crit here. We don't get it. Do we get a miss? Outrage. Oh! I still think we lose because of a Bullet Punch. It's going to do too much damage. Bullet Punch is going to do... Can we live a Bullet Punch? I don't think we can live a Bullet Punch. Let's go to Scissor. Yeah, Scissors Bullet Punch should take us out. Yeah, I shouldn't even think about this play. Bullet punch is 20 to 21%. We only got 21 health. 21 health is only 11%. But this is bandit. Let's say for whatever reason it's not bandit. Let's say it's bulky swords dance. Is there any way we could live a bullet punch? It does 10 to 12%. Ah, there's a chance. I doubt it's this non-offensive. That'd be no investment. Literally would be no investment. Crud, I should have went into Absol. No, we still would have, yeah. No, going into Absol wasn't the play. So we'll see if we live this. Yeah, we don't. We don't. Crud. I can't switch into Absol. Could not switch into Absol. So now we more than likely, we need a crit. Let's go Omega Absol. Yeah, because this thing definitely has U-turn, and U-turn knocks us out. Even with no investment, U-turn knocks us out. Yeah, not even a crit would save us from this loss. So yeah, we're likely gonna lose a 3-0 to SareneGrace and a Chicago Shaymin Sky. Definitely GG's. By far not the best played game by us at all. But as just a bullet punch, okay, just want that damage. That literally almost knocks us out. And we still don't. It's banded. Of course it's banded. All I could do is go for a sucker punch and hope we crit. If we crit a sucker punch, we have the slightest chance to win. If we can crit a sucker punch. Can we crit? Can we please crit? Oh, we knock it out. We knock it out. We knock it out. Okay. Oh no, Glalie gonna have priority. Let's go Glalie. Do I go for sucker punch hoping for a crit? Or do I just go for superpower? She already went it. She went into this so quick. She went into this so quick. I feel like she has to have the ice shard. She has ice shard. There's no way she doesn't have ice shard. And even with a crit, how much does a crit multiply by? Critical hit Pokemon critical hit multiplier Pokemon. How much does a multiplier does a critical hit? When a critical hit lands, the multiplier critical hit. How much does a critical hit? Now, I'm gonna take my time here just to see if there's a chance. Critical hit does double damage to move a point normally done unless you have a Pokemon with the ability. When was this posted? Oh, that was posted so long ago. I think that's changed since then. So let's not go with something that old. Oh, the chances for a crit I think actually decrease though. Is there any chance she doesn't just go for Ice Shard though? I don't think there's any chance she doesn't just go for Ice Shard. Typically does 1.5. She's just going to go for Ice Shard. I'm just going to go for Superpower. I don't think it makes any sense for me to go for... Just in case she doesn't have it, I would hate to have choked. I would hate to have choked. So just in case she doesn't have Ice Shard, even though she went into this so quick. Yeah, she has the Ice Shard. So that's going to be a 2-0. So at least we brought it close. So it's going to be a 2-0 victory to the Chicago Shaymin Sky and their coach SareneGrace. GG's to SareneGrace. She definitely brought a solid strategy. I do think if I would have used Steelix better that we could have definitely won this game if I wouldn't have just went into it on the Arcanine and expected to be able to live and just gotten thrashed by her Fire Blast. No, there's no chance that Clefable lives a banded bullet punch because I was about to say if we would have dodged one of those Fire Blasts. And we do want to save this video. But yeah, if we would have, if I would have just used Stillix better, I feel like we still could have won this game. And because Stillix would have, Stillix could have been a switching onto the scissor, so that the scissor wouldn't have just bopped up our team so poorly. And then we, Stillix could have just offered so much. So losing Stillix on that Fire Blast play was just so bad. And I wish I could go back in time, but obviously hindsight 2020. When I did my mock battle, my opponent literally didn't have a fire type move on Arcanine, so that worked out in my favor like crazy. I don't know what in my head was making me think that Stillix could really take on Arcanine, because even a defensive Arcanine with like no investment, even its Flare Blitz still did up to like 80% damage to my Stillix set. So I don't know what I was thinking. Stillix is not the answer to Arcanine. If it would have missed that Fire Blast, and then I would have realized that I would have went and did a calc and realized, whoa, this is a bad play. This is a very bad play. Then maybe we'd be on the winning side of the end. We really needed Stillix, because Scissor put on, especially with its priority, it just put so much pressure onto, my team. So if I would have just had Stillix to be able to switch into, Noivern wouldn't have been able to go just for Outrage. There was just so much that would have been different if we would have been able to keep Stillix alive. So definitely a winnable game, even though I do want to make some transactions and switch my team around. We'll see if I end up actually doing that. But yeah, even though I do want to do that, I still can't blame losing this game on the team. Losing this game was actually 100% on me, because of the fact that I let Stillix go down at a point that it in no way, shape, or form should have went down at. And Stillix could have really offered so much to our team, because if we had this exact same game, because Arcanine couldn't break through Clefable. Arcanine could not break through Clefable, and with Arcanine being poison, I could have outstalled Arcanine. I could have outstalled its Morning Suns, and Clefable would have eventually got Scissor to come in. She didn't want to have to make that prediction. She didn't want to try to switch in Scissor on Clefable, which put me in a position to where I could force the Arcanine to stay in, unless you wanted to just sack off Seismitoad or something. That could have maybe ended up being something that played out. But either way, though, losing Stillix early cost us the game. I appreciate you guys watching. I will improve for next week. I'm learning how to use these Pokemon I've never used. Pretty much a lot of our entire team. Clefable's like one of the only Pokemon I've used before. Hopefully I'll learn from my mistakes, and we'll be much better and stronger going into next week. And the Stillix play, that's just going to sit with me. It was just so bad. But we're going to move on. Hopefully we have a better week. Next week we face off against the Calgary Flame Wheels and their coach Dubious, and we're hoping to have a very heated battle. We're battling shortly actually after this battle, so that means that unfortunately, because I do go to Dallas Regionals this upcoming weekend and everyone wants to get their battles rolling very quickly, he's already prepped for this exact team, so unfortunately I won't be able to make any transactions going into week 2 either. Any transactions that if I do end up deciding to make any, won't be effective until week 3, but it shouldn't be too bad. I feel like we don't have as bad of a matchup against his team, so we'll see what we're able to do. I appreciate the support, guys, and your Southwest Survivors will come back stronger next week. This is Token, though, signing out. Peace.